Hey, welcome to Dude Soup.
Before we get started, we want to ask the awesome guardians that have been with us all week, James and JT, can you guys come up here real quick?
Ooh. We need that box. Bring it up here.
Get that box.
Oh yeah, got a box. We got a t-shirt cannon. We don't. I was lying.
Lawrence is a liar. Oh,
James and JT, everybody!
Please don't dive.
All right, so I guess we're throwing
Settle
stuff out now, or is that what we're doing?
What?
No.
We're just throwing stuff at you for the next hour and a half. Get used to it. Those are heady.
Save some for when the podcast gets really boring.
Yeah,
I like that the people in the last row are like, me.
Sorry, I should have gotten here earlier.
All right, Lawrence, hit it.
All right, well, welcome everyone to a fucking like stuffy, hot, kind of humid bowl of dude soup. You guys are cheering an awful lot. You know, it's just guys talking for a while,
Like
right?
Mom used to make.
That's kind of balmy. You get that weird moistness around your midsection? Oh, God, there we go. You guys are here. You chose to be here. Don't do that. Okay, so I need to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain here. Peek. That's all it takes. Normally for Dude Soup, I go on the internet. I find something that may or may not be right. I don't care. But I do my best to, in the most condescending way I can, prove it wrong. I didn't have time to do that this week. So instead, we're just going to talk about stuff. We already talked about that. All right. And I also didn't have time to do something else. And that's shave with the fine razors from Harry's.
He's the
funny
best.
story, Lawrence, actually.
He's the best.
True story. I did not shave before I came to RTX, specifically so I could shave the first morning of RTX with my Harry's razor and Harry's razor products. That's not a fucking joke. I fucking love these razors.
I want to hear the sound. All right. Can we?
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Smooth like a baby's butthole. Well, Joel, why don't you tell me and everyone here about your Harry's experience?
So it was a cold December morning.
Oh
when
my
first
God.
I don't know. It's a silver razor. It's really sharp. It cuts my face with not my face, but it cuts the hair on my face. The shaving cream is great. I like the way it smells. It's a great razor.
There you go. So got a bit of ad copy to get through. That's fine though.
Yeah.
So Harry's is a razors by mail subscription service. Every month they will send you exchangeable razor heads, shaving cream, shaving gel, anything shaving you can think of. To start your Harry's monthly subscription and never worry about buying blades again. Keep going. All right.
Keep going. You got it. You're almost there.
As a special offer for new customers, get your free razor and save $5 with your first subscription with my code. They write my for some reason. Dude at checkout. That's harrys.com. Code Dude and start shaving better today. Thank you, Harry's, for sponsoring the Dude Soup podcast. We get drinks.
Well, from Aaron. Only from Aaron.
Is that a raw egg? What is that?
All right, Lawrence.
Is that it?
What's the first topic of conversation?
Oh boy. Okay, so part of my excellent segue and excellent intro is that didn't quite have time to do a lot of research for this episode of Dude Soup, so we're just going to talk about games that got announced at Gamescom.
What was that?
This is why the internet's wrong.
Gamescom.
I'm a smart man.
That's why I'm not talking in the microphone.
I've been talking a lot the last few days. It's getting bad. We're getting all crackly. So Battlefront, huh?
Battlefront? We talking about Battlefront right now?
I was. Looks
Actually,
like
so,
shit.
so first of all, this is the first year that the two loves of my life,
Joel and Bruce.
RTX in Germany, happened at the same time, and we had to basically, I mean, obviously we're not going to, it's not much of a choice, but it was like these two things are going on at the same time, and it was the sort of thing where it's like people were forced to choose one or the other. Thank you, all of you, for not going to Germany.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to Austin.
I mean, like, I love you, Germany, but fuck you. Like, come on. So that was actually really interesting. So, like, this is one of the first times where these two conventions are going head-to-head, and we've just been finding out about the news from Lawrence, basically, when he just yells at us.
Oh yeah, there was a point in the day where I had like 30 free minutes for some reason, So I spent it watching all the trailers I didn't get to watch, and I just kind of screamed out random things while they were going on. Everyone in the office loved it because they were busy with headphones on. And I would scream something, there would be some silence. I would scream it again, louder, again silence, and I just kept screaming.
Lawrence is a very sad, very sad man.
So what happened in Germany?
Well, there's a lot of history in Germany, Adam.
Let's go to the beginning.
No, about video games.
Oh.
They made a lot of video games about that, too.
No. Well,
No.
They didn't.
No, Lawrence.
I guess they didn't, you're right. I don't know.
All things go back to Hitler. I
so-
just want you all to know that.
That's Goodwin's Law, right?
Here we
Sexy
go.
Hitler flash game.
Here we go.
Wrong show, but we're almost there.
Sexy German flash game.
There is a thing for, like, I don't know. Nazi women. It's a thing.
Sexy in German is redundant, don't you think?
Yeah.
They get the job done. I guess the thing I can do to be condescending this week is say it was really fucking stupid that everybody got mad about Battlefront not having space battles, but it has dogfighter mode. So
Have you guys seen the dogfighting trailer in
God,
Star
that's
Wars
cool.
Battlefront? Hold on, now I want to see a show of hands. Who's not excited about Star Wars Battlefront? I'm curious.
no, it's okay. Hey,
all right, okay.
No shaming. No,
So
Whoa. You are allowed to have an opinion and be wrong. That's okay.
I was just asking. Now it's about 20% of the room. Now,
Somebody
who is excited about Star Wars Battlefront?
Makes so much fucking money. Ridiculous. You know that when that happens, somebody EA just like comes in their pants. And that probably just happened. It's like, see, they did it again.
It's like an angel getting their wings. It's beautiful.
Except it's money.
Every
falling in
time
EA's
someone
pockets.
comes in their pants, an angel gets its wings.
It's a beautiful cycle.
Oh, hold on, wait. I'm gonna make some wings.
Oh, you can smell it. Nice.
Oh.
Dude soup.
Well, that's why it's called that.
No, it's not. All right, so what's the problem?
Yeah,
So dogfighting.
dogfighting's cool.
You can.
That's
There's 20 non-player controlled ships flying around during the dogfighting battle, so you can shoot them down. So now I can have stuff to kill.
I remember.
That's really cool.
I remember playing all the Nintendo and Super Nintendo Star Wars games and thinking, when is it finally going to get there? And I thought it got there with Shadows of the Empire. Because that last level was super cool. You're flying around, there's a lot of shit.
It was.
It's only just now actually getting there. I was tricked this whole time.
Okay.
But Lawrence,
You're not in space, though. It's
Lawrence,
not
Star Wars Battlefront 2 had space battles.
Okay, but no, okay.
They were in
anyone actually
space.
play
No, here's a fun experiment. Who remembers Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Shit.
Now, who remembers it fondly?
You're all
Once again, you're all
lying.
wrong. It's all.
Wait, no, hold on. Who has played it in the last month?
Liars.
That's a bunch of liars. Dan, I saw you guys waited to raise your
No,
hands.
No
You're lying.
way.
I'm going to agree with most of the room. The game was actually fun. It was really cool. It was
Sure.
One of the few games where it was like Star Wars and it worked. But the space battles were bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, they were boring.
They were
Like,
really boring.
There was a lot of things that weren't good about that. And so when the first response was like, there's no space battles, like, they could fix that. Like, that, I hope they do fix that. And then we saw the thing at Gamescom. We're like, yeah, that looks about right. And then, yeah, I mean, we all know what's going to happen. They're going to charge you $20, and there's going to be, basically a Windows wallpaper as the background. And we did it. Space battles. Good job. Make more angels. Done.
They're already angels, they just get
Yeah.
to fly.
You know what I liked about the space battles in Battlefront 2? I liked the architecture of the interior of the spaceships. It basically was a docking bay and then a hallway and then the energy cell that controls everything guarded by no one. So it's like land in the docking bay, walk 5 feet, and just start shooting the whole engine with this giant Death Star.
You're right, it was a great video game.
Lord Vader, we've put the reactor core right here. Is that cool? He's like,
Seems like a
It's super accessible.
he's like, my gay kid's down there. I got stuff to do.
trust you guys, though.
Yeah, beat him with the force. I don't know. Put it wherever who fucking cares?
The same guy who made the exhaust vent.
It's the lowest big contract.
I know where we'll put the engine.
Chief Death Star architect. He wasn't on the Death Star because he knew. He's like, I'm not staying here. Fuck this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Star Wars is fantasy, and they never really talk about technology, so stands a reason that everything was built
Bruce,
by
please tell me
really
he's
stupid
wrong.
people.
Well, that's, I mean, like,
You have the encyclopedia, right, with all the diagrams and shit?
It's fantasy, but I mean, like, of course, when you build anything, there's going to be a weakness. The exhaust port was the weakness.
Is there a weakness in you, Bruce?
It's its exhaust port.
This is yeah.
That was easy. That was a good setup. I like that. That was a set in Spike right there.
We wrote that joke 4 months ago.
Yeah, I spent no time researching the show, but did work in that one joke. So good job, guys.
Nice.
That was
All right,
about
that's the end of the podcast. Thanks
Thank
for
you for
coming.
coming,
Everybody.
Thank you very much. Wait, we have like 4 more ad reads. Hold on.
They're long too, and have nothing to do with any of your lifestyles. So get ready. I'm not joking.
Okay.
Retirement homes and you.
All right, so it's settled. Battlefront is awesome, and we
Funerals
can't
are
wait to play it.
Game of all year.
Yep, yeah, pretty much game of the year. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, like, look, I saw when Adam Kovic said that Battlefront 2 was a bad game. I saw people go like this, not a joke.
I
They went-
didn't say bad.
No, I know, but they all went like this, like that. Like I saw mouths open, and like, I mean, guys, what was that? 5 years, 6, 7 years ago the game was. I think Dice. 10 years ago. Dice has improved.
was
They've
2
gotten
PlayStations
better.
ago.
I think they know what they're doing.
Dice
Bruce
didn't
is an
make
old
that
man
one.
on a porch in a rocking chair. What? 10 years ago.
Except he's sitting at his PC with a credit card giving money to Origin.
Just take my money, just take it. I'm tired of it.
Actually, wait, Bruce, have you spent any money on Counter-Strike yet?
On Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
I spent it was like $20, $25 on
Last week?
on some keys. No, just some keys for some crates.
Okay.
And I opened up some skins, and they were sucky, and I was like, all right, well.
All right, let's actually go down the table.
$20.
Which game have all of us spent the most money on microtransactions on? Go.
I don't know. I don't really buy microtransactions.
I still have not spent a dime on Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Stay strong.
Not a dime, baby. And I just got Punisher.
Well, they
One
gave you
cover
free
away.
stuff.
They didn't give me shit, Spool. That's a dirty lie that Bruce has been perpetuating, and it's
No, that's not true. They did it. You tweeted them. You talked to the developers,
did.
some shit. So what,
No, all they
you
did
talked
was
to somebody.
they linked my PC account to my mobile account.
Okay, well, that's not something that everybody could get.
Also,
right?
that's
Yeah,
total
it is
bullshit.
something everyone
That's
can get
total
if you
bullshit,
do it
'cause I
ahead
tweeted
of
them
time.
and they didn't do it for me, and you've only done it like once.
Are you James Willems?
No. Thanks, James. Thanks. It's not like I wake up every morning and look in the mirror and like
Hold
another
on.
day where I'm not James.
I think Spool's spent a lot of money, right?
I spent a lot of money on TF2 because of hats, and then they're really good. Valve is really good at giving you crates, just like Counter-Strike. They're really good at giving you crates that could have a bunch of awesome things in it. But most of the time, you won't get those things. But you still kind of have that little glimmer of hope. So you keep giving them $2 at a
slot
time,
machine,
$2
it's
at a time. Yep, they've taken a lot of my money.
I want financial advice from Spool.
Yeah.
We
right
have a
now.
show about Spool's financial advice.
That's true. That's true. Spool, tell me how to invest my money.
Spool's tools. Yeah.
Spool show?
What's the best? Give everyone
People
here
cheer for it.
the best financial advice they could ever receive.
Yeah.
Don't spend your money, spend other people's money.
That's solid financial
He
advice.
lights up a joint.
At some point today, before this panel, Spool just disappeared, and then we found he's like, I went and got Froger. Like,
He said fro-yo.
oh, Froger, I'm sorry.
Bro, yeah, bro.
Some pro
Fro-yo.
He's just so cute, you can't be mad at him.
Frozen yogurt now.
They're like, Spool, where the fuck you go? I got Froyo. You're like, oh,
Ah. Come here, guy.
oh, he's gonna
you.
cuddle your dumb little ass.
All right, well, I've got a question for the audience about the free-to-play microtransactions. Everybody, raise your hand if you've spent $50 or less on microtransactions. $50 or less.
Oh, wait, well,
Hold on. And now let's do $100 or less.
All right.
Wait, it's going up.
All right,
Hold on, that doesn't make
I
any
saw
sense.
you liars. You keep those
Hold
hands
on,
up.
wait, no, that doesn't make any
You're
sense.
going the wrong
Everyone
way.
should still have their hands raised.
Yeah.
$100 or less.
$5,000 or
No,
less.
it's $50 or more.
Or more.
$2
Sorry.
million or less.
No,
This is why I'm
this
in charge.
doesn't work.
That's not what I meant.
you really fucked it up, Bruce.
Hold on. I started this. I can end it. All right.
We can never do that.
$200. $200.
Or more. Or more.
Yeah, or more. Sure. Whatever.
Are we fishing? We're looking for whales?
$500.
Is this Hearthstone? Is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm trying to find the one hand.
Oh,
Hold
shit.
on.
Yeah, does Magic the Gathering count?
$1,000. $1,000.
What was the game?
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Hold on. What was the?
Well, no, I know. All right. So I've got you. League of Legends. They spent
All right, there you
$1,000.
That's an excellent investment that will pay off in the future, I'm sure.
Which game? Sexy
Yeah.
flash game.
That's not
a
true.
lie.
Those
they
are
are
free.
No,
God
no, no.
put
There was
God
that one
put
demo
sexy
you played,
flash
right?
games on the earth.
You had to buy it. You found a sexy flash game demo, which was pretty
Oh.
cool.
Yeah, it went to
You
the
got a
demo
point.
after you had sex with her butt.
That's just one hole,
And I was
baby.
like, oh, try the demo for the full experience. What's the full experience?
New holes you never even heard of before. We found them, and they're in this flash game. Medical science, don't need it.
Anything besides League of Legends that you spent more than $1,000 on?
What?
Smite, yeah.
Smite?
That's
Oh, Smite as well?
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
Great.
What was it?
Manhunter.
Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
Star
Saying,
Citizen.
it's like,
That
Gus,
counts.
put your hand down.
Okay, yeah. How are you enjoying that ship that you can like look at a picture of?
Yeah, you know that game's not out, right? You're aware of that?
But pre-orders are bad, don't forget.
How big are the engines? Oh, sure.
All right, hold on. The podcast
Belief is a wonderful thing.
The podcast has devolved into us just yelling.
Yeah,
at
we're
the
kind of just yelling
audience.
at the audience now.
So it's the exact same show.
Yeah, it is. Oh! I found another condescending thing. Okay, so
Stay on topic.
I feel like it's important to make this point because people kind of treat it as a point of pride. Like, I've never paid any money on microtransactions, fuck the company or whatever. It's fine to, yeah, see, it's the voice, right?
He's condescending.
It's everything.
I'm going to put it like, it's fine to spend money on something you enjoy, even if that's a microtransaction. I don't agree with that weird mentality that you're like a sucker if they trick you into paying for microtransactions or free to play. That's what it's for. That's what money's for.
Rock Band.
Yeah, Rock Band.
Support
shit.
your dad.
But here's the thing, though.
I didn't think about Rock Band.
Is it the same?
They got me hard on that
Is
one.
it the same, like... 'cause
They tricked me,
In terms of
motherfucker.
free-to-play, if it's a free-to-play model, I'm pretty good about treating it free, right? I'm pretty good about just letting it be a free game, but sometimes when there's games that you pay for, you feel more inclined to pay more into it. Why is that the case?
James, in a world where you weren't part of Funhouse and you were still playing Smite, how much money would you have spent on Smite at
We
this
did
point?
spend money on Smite. Me and James both bought
Yeah,
it.
we bought the Ultimate God Pack, so I
we-
have put
like
money
30
into-
to like
I have
30
put
That was
money
like
into
$30 though.
Yeah, but we started playing it for a while,
Yeah.
like together or like even on our own, and then eventually, I think we both kind of did the same thing. Like, I played this enough that I feel like it's worth for me to spend $30 to buy the full game.
Yeah,
and
I mean-
support 'em.
But then what happened?
Smite has...
Then they
Smite
gave
has-
us free money.
Then they gave
okay,
you free
so
money.
Yeah, they did. But the thing is, before that happened, I was logging in every day because when you log in, you get like tiny little nothings, like little morsels that can add up over time. I just would have made it my thing where every single day at 1:30 p.m. I just have to log into Smite. So I would slowly gather like 15 gems at a time.
I didn't do
things, but I didn't have to.
Got it.
I would just look at the skins and I would go, oh god, that'd be so cool. That would be really cool. But I'd probably never actually pay for them.
What about Peak?
Yeah.
He's awesome.
What's the question?
What's
This
the
has been
most you've
Pete's
ever
thoughts.
paid into a game?
We're talking about like microtransactions
Yeah, like
and all that.
yeah, like after the fact or whatever.
I haven't. No,
Did he
I
fall
just wanna be
asleep?
clear.
He's listening to a different podcast right now.
These are tangenting topics. I don't think I've ever paid in anything for microtransactions and stuff. I bought DLC, but I think that's about it. So.
Stay strong, Pete.
Thanks, Pete.
Be like Peak. Be like Peak. Be like Peak.
Well, now that we're on the topic of finances, I have some financial advice for the audience. And that's that you should monitor your credit score with Credit Karma.
Nice. That was good. That was really good.
Was it? I don't know. I thought I could have done that better, but that's okay. What's the most important number in your life? All right, somebody say gamer score. That's good. Wrong. It's your credit score. It has a huge impact on your finances. What you might pay credit card interest, home and auto loans, and student debt. Let's see here. It's your credit score, and it's crucial to know what that score is and how it works. Don't pay for your credit score. With Credit Karma, you can see your credit score right now, absolutely free. Just text DUDESOUP to 89800 to download the free Credit Karma app and get started.
Do it right now.
Actually, okay, so I tried to do it before the show and nothing happened, so.
So you're perfect.
They said it was
Invalid
going to
code.
work.
All right, Aaron got it. Good.
Oh,
Thank
it
you,
worked. Wow, okay. I guess I did it wrong. Huh?
450. He has a score of
You
450.
nailed it.
That's not good. That's not good, guys. That's not good.
You need to buy more boats.
It's like your SATs. You want your credit score to be low.
You'll also get free tips and suggestions to help you manage your credit, free credit monitoring, and free alerts when your score changes. And here's an interesting thing to note. People running your credit will actually make your credit score go down, which is weird. Credit scores are weird. They're fucked up. I don't get them. Anyway, this does not affect your credit at all for some reason. Like, it doesn't actually run on the databases that actually mess up your credit score, so this is great, isn't it? Good content.
No.
So, here we go. Don't let today end without seeing your score. Thanks to Credit Karma, you get it for free. Text DUDESOUP to 89800 to download the free app so you can see what may be the most important number in your life. It's actually your gamer score.
Everybody clap for Lawrence, please. Clap for Lawrence.
I actually wanted to do that. It's I always viewed it as kind of a hidden gamer score. I like numbers, you know, and the bigger numbers are better about everything except weight. I
Should
guess.
we give out some shirts now that we put them
Maybe.
through that?
Yeah, you guys. Hey, we're earning money off the backs of you guys. It's only fair that you get something back. Man, that was a good snap.
Spool is a man of the people.
Yeah.
It is actually. Shit, this is getting real. Oh, he's going to the back. He's going to the back.
For the audio podcast listeners, Joel is running around like a jackass throwing shirts at people.
The guys in the cheap seats didn't get any T-shirts. You all have weak arms.
Peak is awesome. Why do we keep bringing this
right
up?
over there.
Matt Peak.
How's it going? That's cool.
Holy crap!
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
That's the Cult of
Matt
Peak. Wow.
I'll take
So
it.
this is Cult of Peak?
Yeah, that's peak.
Hey, so
All right.
Did we
real
just-
quick.
Remember
just
when we were talking
we
about
just started
Hitler
a religion
earlier?
Real quick,
Jesus.
just now I was like, I'm gonna
Different
run
cult.
all the way to the last row because they'll never get a T-shirt that someone throws. And I went all the way to the last row, and there's someone back there who was just on his phone, just. He didn't give two shits.
What was he playing? Or
I don't
texting?
know. What are you playing?
What?
Marvel Puzzle Quest.
He doesn't care. He's not listening.
No.
You
have to be very quiet.
He's like, I thought this was a library.
Quiet. What?
See?
He doesn't know. It's him. He has
See?
no idea.
Yeah, there you go. He doesn't care.
I was just.
Sorry, we're being so loud. We'll let you get back to your game in a little while.
I can imagine you just typing random words into Google, like, oh, that's what that looks like. Stones. Yeah, that's it. Shoes. There they are. Blanket. Yeah, that's a blanket. God, the internet's wonderful. Isn't
Maybe
it?
he was checking his credit score.
Like, pretty good.
This is where these shirts come from. And the
Next topic.
Next topic.
Thank you.
There was a Final Fantasy 15 trailer.
Moving on.
Oh boy.
It was marvelous because a dude hugged his kid for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, really long in the rain.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you think someone was watching that trailer? Because like the kid, like two observations. Yeah. It's a dude hugging his
I
crying
love Final
little
Fantasy.
whiny little kid, right?
Bitch kid.
Two observations. One,
Kid's a
that
bitch.
kid is wearing the same clothes, basically, the same outfit that the adult version of him, I assume, is wearing in the game. And so I guess what happens is when you're a child, you wear clothes that you are going to continue to wear for the rest of your life.
You better choose well.
And two, is that supposed to make you want to play as that character? Like, do you see a trailer for a game and then someone is a whiny, crying child, and you go, that'd be fun.
Like
That'd
Shenmue.
be fun. Yeah, like Shenmue.
I mean, I've said it before. It's like this is the beauty of video games is that we live in a time where you can play really awesome games, like where you're really reliving Star Wars, or you could be a child crying. Like, there's something for everyone. I mean, there's the guy in the back who don't give a fuck, but like
He was playing Marvel Puzzle Quest.
I know.
Oh, he wasn't. Oh, that's right.
Looking up like
He didn't give a
cheese or
shit, yeah.
something. But regardless, I've always said like we're so goddamn spoiled. Like we have so much good stuff. Like Spool and I were talking about this earlier, where it's like it's a sort of it's just Spool.
I was having froyo.
Yes,
never
I was.
never
classic
improv
Spool
with Spool. It just negates everything. We were literally talking about this, but we're saying how there is like we have too much of stuff so that we have nothing.
That makes
Yep.
sense.
You said that.
Spool's all yes.
Fuck. He was late to our signing because he took a nap. I mean, I'm trying to involve you.
Oh no,
take
no, you
one
made
right
him
now.
sad.
Keep
That's
talking
nice of
from
him.
underneath. Yeah.
Pete's gonna need that microphone spool.
No. I want him to keep the microphone down there.
Just.
I want to commend everyone on that end of the table for derailing the Final Fantasy conversation. I appreciate
work,
it.
Yeah, thank
everybody.
you. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm gonna roll it back.
I had started a timer because for every minute we spent talking about Final Fantasy, I was going to demand to talk about World of Warcraft, but we were under a minute for Final Fantasy.
Joel,
so
you don't want that to happen. I mean, we can, but
No,
it's not
I don't.
gonna go well for you.
Wait. Final Fantasy,
Don't even do this.
World of Warcraft.
Fuck yeah.
So anyway, Final Fantasy.
Speaking of playing as a crying baby, remember Assassin's Creed 2 at the beginning when you're a baby and it's like hit a button to look at your arm?
I thought we were talking about, what was it, Final Fantasy or something?
Final Fantasy.
That's the most
Who's
this is video
excited
games
for
moment.
Final Fantasy 15 versus XOXO_12?
That
guy
one
back
girl
there.
right there,
Yeah,
she's
one
super
girl.
excited. I keep seeing her hand raised.
The thing is, I feel like it wasn't too long ago when 13 came out, and everyone was like, "This is the worst game that's ever come out ever." So why are you excited? A lot of people
Lawrence?
really pissed off about 13. They thought it sucked. So why are
Only the first 30 hours.
after that the game really
Yeah, it
opens
really
up.
opens up.
So why are people now
wish I
excited
would've
again
known.
for it?
What?
It's a
'Cause
different game
The
from a
number
different
got bigger.
Because
What?
maybe
What do you
they'll
want?
do it right this time. Maybe this is the one game that'll. No.
Why do you guys shitting all over Final
Jesus
Fantasy?
Christ.
Jeez,
Hey,
what
hey, they
happened?
redid 14. It came out pretty well the second time
Yeah,
around.
thank you.
The MMO.
There you go.
What? Why do you
Right?
hate Japan?
A
I
Realm
said
Reborn.
they redid 14. It came out
Heaven's
way better.
Sword.
But the fact they had to redo it is the problem.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
they're better now. They learn
How long did it take?
years.
So Final Fantasy 15 will be great in 2022.
You heard it here first on whatever this show is.
Anyway, let's talk about Dumb WoW
Yeah.
or whatever.
Hold on, Joel can talk about World of Warcraft.
Go ahead, Joel.
Joel, I got
Joel, start your timer.
Yeah, I'll do it real quick.
Here, I
So
got
there were a
a-
lot of WoW announcements. If you're still playing the game, which I'm not, that I'm sure people are very excited about. So it's the Legion expansion, and there's a level cap raise. But I'm more excited about the. Okay,
No, this is
moving
good.
on.
Don't. Hey.
There's still millions of people playing it.
What is this about?
Here's the thing that surprises me most about WoW is that people are still like as many jokes as we're making right now, and the fact that I don't fucking play anymore, and I love World of Warcraft, is that so many people are still playing. It's at its lowest point in years, and it's still making millions and millions and millions of dollars a month.
I played Warlords of Draenor, like the last expansion there is. It was fun, then I stopped.
That's a beautiful
The
story.
end.
Dynamite.
It's fun in bursts, like Destiny. You guys like play Destiny, but you'll stop for a while, and then you come back to it when there's new content or whatever.
Yeah.
Destiny's a mobile heroin simulator on a console. I mean,
Also, Destiny's not $15 a month.
That's true.
yeah. You got to justify the $60 you spend
I
somehow.
was gonna say, yeah, it's like $60 every couple months.
Destiny. I hate this. This is our every fucking podcast we do. We just talk about Destiny.
People love it.
Destiny's not so bad, guys. I know. It's just. I'm just gonna say it's heroin. Wait, what did you say?
Charged opinion.
Adam, wait, what'd you
He said bullshit.
Oh, dude, I don't fucking care if you don't like Destiny. I missed Zer to be here. Oh yeah, that
That's
thing.
right.
What's he selling?
Yeah, what's he selling today? What you selling? Last word? God damn it! That's 2 times I missed it. Someone have an Xbox One I can borrow?
Yeah.
I need a. Just put your hand down. Just chill out. It's fine. I'll go to Bernie's house or something.
Mansion. Bernie's rich.
Anyway, back to World of Warcraft.
What's that? Oh yeah, Warcraft. You can double jump.
I
or
talked
whatever.
about it as long as we talked about Final Fantasy, so
Oh.
it's pretty perfect.
Wait. Something about an emerald nightmare?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Explain what the emerald nightmare is, Joel.
Those are just 2 words.
Don't sigh. Don't wince.
No, I want to hear
Emerald
what it is.
Nightmare is
Yeah.
the corrupted area of the Emerald Dream, which the Emerald Green Dragonflight uses to like maintain our reality or something.
What the hell
act
are
like you
you
don't
talking
care.
about?
The Emerald Nightmare is when you get pegged by She-Hulk.
Now you have to explain pegging.
To you? I don't think so.
Yes, to me, please.
I've wondered how long that's gonna last.
What, pegging?
You can make it last
It's up
a while.
to you, man. Now
That's-
you
that's
come up with a
secondary.
safe word and go.
But we live in this.
something to
this-
bite on.
We live in a world where we're being a lot more PC about things. But the name She-Hulk still exists,
Why? What are
What's
they gonna
wrong?
call
What's
her?
wrong with that?
I mean, we don't really use the
What
word.
would you call her?
Well, we don't say she-male anymore, right? I mean, isn't that like?
I-
I don't know.
That's the first time I've ever heard anybody relate She-Hulk to She-Male.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Also, my internet history would disagree with you, Adam.
All I know, I mean, anytime we say anything that has anything to do with gender, or like if we say anything like we get yelled at, we're like, sorry, Tumblr, like I didn't mean to upset you. But then I remember I was playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. It's like She-Hulk, huh? That's like a category on the porn website.
Well, it's because She-Hulk is like an extension of an already existing character.
Right,
There are
what would you
plenty
call
of there are
her?
plenty of female
Mrs. Hulk?
characters.
But she's not
that-
married to the Hulk.
Not yet.
She's never going to be. They're related.
She's a lawyer. I'm not joking.
And
Wait, hold on.
and they're related, right?
What's she saying?
They're
Yeah, they're cousins.
the
They're
original
related.
She-Hulk was the cousin of Bruce
That's
Banner.
legal in some states.
But
How-
then I think there's a new She-Hulk.
Wait. So the cousin of Bruce Banner also got gamma rayed or
Irradiated?
whatever?
It's a.
All right, hold on.
He
Everyone.
was trying to save her. He was trying to save
Oh.
her life.
Okay.
And since he's a shitty scientist, he fucked up again.
And she also turned green.
And now we have She-Hulk.
How
Yeah.
ironic.
But her
But she's
power.
also a lawyer.
I was gonna say her power is like I turn big and green, and then I go to work.
She wears
Like,
pantsuits, yeah. She doesn't
Yeah.
turn big either. She's
Yeah.
just green permanently.
Well,
She's
Adam,
like, I don't know much
She's
about
like,
it.
I'm not just a strong woman. I'm also a strong woman.
Adam, what should we call her?
Oh, I don't know.
Hulkulina.
Hulkette.
I like Green Justice.
That was
yeah.
good.
Ronda Rousey.
Absolutely.
Good one.
There you go.
Okay, they
What?
also had a
Lawrence,
quantum,
we're all looking at you.
they also had a Quantum Break trailer.
It actually looks fun.
That guy wants it.
does.
Yeah.
He's stoked.
Iceman's in it. Yeah.
Do you guys follow Gamescom? Are the announcements out of Gamescom every year something that people look forward to? Because it doesn't seem like it. They seem like kind of piddling, middling, dumb little announcements that nobody
Jeez.
cares that much about.
Show of hands, who was excited about the Gamescom announcements?
That seems about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But who's
it's
excited
getting
about
bigger, though.
Who's excited about E3 announcements?
yeah. So.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, like, so E3's like. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Exactly.
Fallout
I mean,
4.
I mean, E3's
I
the
thought people were going to cheer.
E3's the payoff. Everything before that's just basically foreplay. Like, E3's the big one, and then Gamescom's just kind of the like little rub at the end. There's like, yeah. It's like, you like the German Scheiße? You're like, yeah, I guess. Just shit in my mouth or whatever. I guess.
Shiza porn?
What? We've been there.
We all
I've
know
got
friends.
my Adam Affins segments of the population bingo card almost filled up.
Well, according to our last panel, I'm a
We're coming for you,
racist,
Scandinavians.
white-hating person. I don't know what I am.
That was a weird comment. I think the more notable thing about this year's Gamescom is there was
No, keep talking. It's good.
what happened?
A cute
Nothing.
little bunny ran across. Very cute.
There was actually a fairly big game announced this year, Halo Wars 2, and then. No, come on.
Well, I'm glad someone's excited about that. That's good.
It's notable because that doesn't typically happen at Gamescom, and I feel like the prestige of that event is climbing. So, we may have another E3 on our hands in a couple of years.
Well, what's surprising to me about Gamescom is it's the biggest gaming event in the world.
Yeah, it's open to the public.
But that's open to the public. Well, no, at all. Like, it's the biggest
No, I
attended
know.
gaming event in the world.
Sure.
But there are never big announcements out of it. And obviously, it's because E3 is the trade show and Gamescom is the fan show. But you feel like there should be more stuff at Gamescom, like that they're holding off to really fucking psych up fans. But they never do. Like, there's always like,
Gamescom's a weird amalgamation because it's two shows in one. So E3 is all industry. PAX is fan-centric. RTX is fan-centric. Not really industry-focused. You don't have to cheer when I say words. It's okay.
Austin, Texas.
Oxygen.
God, we're good at this.
Nude Joel. There we go.
Credit score.
She-Hulk.
Cheese.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Quiet down.
just don't all drink the Kool-Aid at once. That's all I'm saying.
Or do. That would be pretty
Or-
cool.
I-
They all
So
fall over.
E3 is an
Oh,
industry show.
So anyway, Gamescom it's two shows in one. People don't typically know that. It's GDC Europe or whatever, and Gamescom, and they're in the same building at the same time. So yes, it's bigger. And Joel, you'll appreciate this analogy. You can, and Bruce will also appreciate it. You can go to a buffet, pay $10, and just because it's big, it doesn't make it good. It's just a bunch of shit. It's like,
Jesus.
well, no, I mean,
That's a little harsh.
No.
some buffets suck.
Adam's kind of right about that.
I'm half
because
retarded.
I've only been to Gamescom once, and it was massive. But there was a point where I was like I was editing, I think. I was using some booth's Wi-Fi, and I was like, I gotta go grab some food, and I walked away, and I ended up in a place, and there was just a skate park. Like, I was still in the convention, but I was like, why is this guy doing kick flips around me? Like I had ended up in the hideout from the Foot Clan. Oh. But it was still in the convention, and I was like, I guess I got a lot of space.
Do you see Sam Rockwell there?
Yeah, he was dancing, doing his soft shoe.
Wait, what? Sam Rockwell?
Yeah, he was there.
He was
He was
in
at
his first
Gamescom.
Was that was the reference that Spool just made?
I
Yeah,
did.
Sam Rockwell. He was in Ninja Turtles.
That's pretty good. Nice
Selling
job,
some
Spool.
cigarettes.
Nice job, Spool. So Gamescom's like 250,000, 300,000 people. They all meet up at this giant convention center. I have probably been to 500 live events just in working with video games and music and all this
Humble
sort of
brag.
stuff. It was the only live event I ever saw where somebody threw up into a plastic bag in the middle of about 100 people. It was in a hallway, and he just threw up in a bag and kept walking.
Because there's that much to see.
Yeah, there were video games there, and nothing was stopping that.
Did
guy.
they seal up the bag or just leave it open?
No, I think he threw it away. He
Okay.
threw it away.
Oh, that's good.
That was also the time we went to they have the after hours, they have the parties and the Sony party, but it's basically just all German dudes grinding on each other and empty bottles of beer everywhere. It's like, can we get a drink? It's like, no, there's no beer here, but you can dance. So we went out to the parking lot and drank out there. It's I can't even describe it. It's so
We are
weird.
really taking the Germans down a peg, huh?
They know what they did.
I think we all know what they did.
Or actually, are they allowed to talk about it? That's a legal
What?
thing, right?
I was talking about
Are they
Fast
allowed
Man.
to talk about what?
I don't know. The years that shall not be named.
They can't have blood in their game. or something
70s?
like that, right? Is that still a thing?
What?
Yeah.
In
the
German
video
games-
game Wolfenstein.
In German games, you can't have blood for a long time. It was only green blood or something like that in Germany. Sorry.
Is that an internet rumor you
What
read?
does that have to do with
No,
Sam
no,
Rockwell?
He apologized afterwards, though. He said sorry. So that was nice of him.
That was a real thing.
Spool's like the trivia at the movie theater.
Just like in China, you can't have skeletons. My voice keeps cracking.
can't do what?
You can't have skeletons.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Those are scary.
spooky.
Spooky skeleton.
They spook us.
Spool, what has been your favorite part of RTX so far?
Sleeping?
Sleeping
You
in
mean in the middle of
Froyo.
the day when you're supposed to be signing autographs?
It was a nap.
There was a nap. You're right.
Yeah, you timed it very well.
So your nap was your favorite part, the part where you weren't conscious.
That's great.
Okay.
You're surrounded by
I
like
dream.
1,000 people who love you, and your favorite thing about the show is a nap.
I don't get I love the fans, but
I love the little people.
I love the fans, but I love sleep more.
I haven't gotten a chance.
yeah.
I haven't gotten a chance to go around the convention and go see all the other panels or anything else because we're busy
Sleeping.
sleeping.
Okay, a follow-up question. Sorry?
What?
Fallout 4? Spool, how...
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
He said, "You're breaking my heart." He goes, "Fallout 4?
What?
Who's that? We're getting old."
How long do you think it's going to take for us to stop making references to the fact that you slept in? It's going to be a while.
gonna be a
next
while.
year until I do something dumb next year.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have to replace it with something worse.
That won't take long,
So
actually.
you think you got 4 months of this, huh?
4 months? What's in 4
What?
months?
Next year? Oh, you're implying that he's gonna screw up worse in 4 months.
I meant like an art by art.
It will be next
art.
year in 4 months.
He's gonna
Did I
come
do
in
the
and,
math?
guys, I shit myself.
And he's never.
Beat the system again, Spool. Just hat to himself.
I love you too.
You got your change bag stolen. That sucked.
Yeah, dicks. We did.
There wasn't people here, Spool. They didn't steal your money.
Who stole it? Is the burglar here? I want my money.
If any of you have quarters, you're probably the thief.
There were no quarters in there.
How about this?
The
We
bag
make everybody
weighed
get up.
more than it was worth.
We make everybody do jumping jacks, and then the person who's jingling, we know who it is.
He's like, I had 6 or 7 toonies in there.
I like the idea that he's still carrying the bag around though, like not spending the money or converting it.
It's hard to exchange change. You got to go to those Coinstar machines. You lose money on them.
They take money.
That's
yeah.
it.
This is a great podcast.
Very financially heavy.
This is what happens when I don't yell at the internet personally.
Speaking of financially heavy, have you checked your credit score lately?
It's about time. It's about that time.
Ah.
I got nothing.
Now Lawrence is flustered up.
This podcast is also sponsored by Loot Crate. Yes, thank you, Loot Crate, for paying us. For less than $20 a month, Loot Crate gives the geek in you a special treat every month, and that treat is a cardboard box
If you're lucky, that geek is
filled with
She-Hulk.
items. And it had that one sweet like Green Ranger, White Ranger shirt that James has been dogged by ever since. You got one of those, right?
I got one. I had to exchange for it, though.
So this month,
barter.
the I love this line. This month, the theme is villains. Thanks for joining us as we celebrate our darker side. Bit of a typo there. With epic items from Marvel, an exclusive DC figure, and unique wearable we've never put in a crate before. We're betting that's a condom. You have until the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to subscribe and receive this month's crate. That's when the cutoff happens. So if you want that villainous condom, that's when you have to do it. Go to lootcrate.com/dudesoup and enter code dudesoup to save $3 on your new subscription today. Thank you, Loot Crate, for sponsoring this podcast.
And also RTX.
Thank you, audience, for your
Loot Crate is here at RTX as well.
Yeah.
You can stop by their booth.
I think what I'm going to do is every time we have an ad read, like now, I'm going to reward the audience for sitting through it with some of our loot.
Go!
Go, Joel! Go! Go!
Joel,
Go,
run!
Spool!
Run!
Go, Peek! Take it to the guy in the back. He's still not paying attention. This guy's trying to leave.
You got out of the concert, right?
He's like, thank you guys, wonderful
Whatever,
show.
I don't know who you are.
He's like, I got somewhere I need to be.
I just realized you're not Achievement Hunter. I'm leaving now.
I looked for the mustache.
You're not Ray.
Where is Ray?
I don't know, counting his money.
Yeah, Ray, did you come to this or did you
That's
go to
not
Laser
Ray.
Team? What'd you do?
Where is Ray?
Yeah, I know
Has anyone
Ray's
seen
dead. but
Ray?
Where's Ghost of Ray?
Oh, close.
All right, well, there you go.
Well, we can cross Mexican off the bingo card, I guess.
Anyway.
But seriously, though, thank you guys for your patience with our sponsors. That's how we keep the content free and keep the wheels running.
And your patronage of our sponsors as well.
Especially that.
Yeah.
God knows we all need our credit scores.
Keeps us crazy rich. I drive a 94 Accord.
That's true. That's a true thing.
It's true.
Yeah.
I
The
don't even
locks
own a
work
car.
sometimes.
Yeah,
I can't.
not always.
I fell off my stupid bike. This is what internet fame gets you. You fall off a bike.
Well,
You have a big old
Okay,
scare.
wait. To be fair, Lawrence just kind of falls a lot.
Most of the time it's for comedy.
There was a great moment the other day where you were working on something. This was like a day or so after you had fallen off the bike. And you were at your computer and you just went, God damn it! And then you got up and stormed off. You're like, and you said something like, I'm leaking!
And we were all just like,
Because you had bandages on your arms.
So, okay, this is gnarly. I want to warn you guys. So I had pretty nasty scrape. It's one of those that didn't bleed, but it hurt a lot and was just kind of
Pussing. It was
juicy.
pussing.
Yes, that's a good word for it.
Yeah.
So I was using these new kind of bandages, which is just kind of like fake skin, and you just plop it on. And it was like all adhesive, which seems terrifying, but it actually worked out okay. Except, for some reason, when I did that, my body just started hyper-producing pus.
We've all been there.
It's gonna get worse.
We've all been
Anyways,
there.
Don't. Oh yeah, you gotta.
He
Don't
started
get too
leaking.
excited, ladies. He's in a relationship.
It's gonna get worse.
And he's
Okay,
full
so-
of pus.
So I had it on there overnight. Woke up. There was kind of a bubble. I was like, that's weird. How did air get in there?
How did air get in there, Lawrence?
And then a couple hours later, the bubble's bigger. I'm like, that's weird. Where's all this air coming from?
Where is it coming from?
So I was working, moving around, moving my left hand back and forth because it was over here. And then I remember, like, that's weird. My elbow feels kind of sticky. And I look down, and there's just like the armrest on my chair is just slick. It's gonna get worse. We're not done yet. So I like what? And there's like drips of stuff, and then the bandage is like kind of open, so there's like this rivulet rolling down. I was like, no, what happened? And I go,
Because that's what you do.
I'm like, ah. So I
Go on.
the human body's weird. So I had to run to the.
Your body's weird. We're all fine.
You're right, actually. And yeah, my body is weird. Yeah. Anyway, there's another thing I could talk about. I burp a lot. It's weird.
You do a lot of things a
No,
lot.
please don't.
So I was going to the bathroom and like, what do you do? Because it's gonna be gross no matter what. So I don't know how graphic to get with this, because there was some
Yeah,
gross
get
stuff.
Come on, Lawrence.
Well, I guess before we go any further, if that one kid who got upset on Reddit or whatever, you can leave now.
I know, all I know from my perspective, I walked into the bathroom shortly after you'd left, and you like stopped, and you're like, I'm not going to do this while you're in here, because it's really gross.
Oh.
Like, he had one bandage off or something by that point.
Yeah, that was the light one. And then I was like, no, here comes the bad one. And then you walked in and I was like, I'm going to spare you. But I'm not now because I'm going to describe it. So, that's right, there was some dude soup in there.
Pus soup. Thank you for coming to Pus Soup. We appreciate it.
Okay, so let me...
She-pus. Sorry,
That's what that's called.
I'm thinking out loud.
So what's our next topic?
No, we're not done yet.
We're still on this
I
one.
don't want any more.
No, you got to finish this.
We got to finish it. It's a long and hard road. Okay, so imagine you're in my position. You got a bandage, it's full of gross stuff, but you have to take it off. But it's already kind of leaking. And you're like, okay, what order do I do this in? Do I just rip it off and then, or do I try and, I don't know, get some of it out first? What would you do? Because I was just like, fuck it. And it just, boom, like all over my arm. I was like, oh! So, I'm like wiping it off in the bathroom going, why is my life like this right now? So, and it like, I could describe the consistency, but we don't have to do that.
No, please, tell us more.
It was very thick,
Hey, Lawrence.
very slick.
Lawrence, what did it smell like?
I don't recall there being a smell,
That's good.
but there was a color.
Oh.
Amber is how I describe it.
Like the
Jurassic
stuff the
Park.
mosquitoes got caught in Jurassic Park?
Yeah,
that's
there were some
cool.
mosquitoes in there too.
Nice.
So, and then the fun part of ripping an adhesive bandage off of exposed skin on your body, which basically amounted to me swearing loudly. It's like, ah! Ripped it off. And then just like, there's this pile of stuff in my hand and this pile of stuff on my arm. I throw the bandage away. And then the other fun part happens where
That
you
guy's
clean it.
leaving, Lawrence.
Sorry.
You
I'm
made
sorry.
him leave.
Can I leave?
No, you have to stay.
Why?
Take your naps here.
You already had Froyo.
I need more.
Anyway,
Froyo, that's a good
please just
description.
get through this goddamn story.
So anyway, you took the cheese grater.
Yeah. Scraped
Cleaning
up all
up
the
that
rocks and
wound.
dead mosquitoes in there. See, it's happening. That's my body revolting. I don't know why it happens.
Your body is like, stop talking, Lawrence. You're making me sick.
The one good thing about all of this is we actually had a first aid kit at work that was actually stocked. It's the first one I've ever found. Usually it's just like there's one tube of Bengay and that's it. But it had like it had tape and bandages, so I was able to get back to work. And I remember my first reaction was not now because I was in the middle of editing the no and it had to be done. So I was like, yeah. So that's the wonderful story of my
Kind
leaky
of
arm.
petered out.
Sir,
like,
you
I
can
thought
come
it was
back
gonna be
now.
Corollary. My scabs have very slowly been flaking off this entire trip.
Are we still talking about this?
Yeah, we were in the
Please,
pool.
next topic.
You spend more time
We're in the
than we do
pool.
on
We
Gamescom.
had a few minutes, so
little
we
dip.
hopped in the pool, and then we saw like a little.
That's a bit of an embellishment. It sunk right to the bottom. Gamescom, yeah.
Oh, anyway, so Gamescom.
There's a
German dudes dance on each other. Whatever.
Do they deserve more
See that
shirts
Crackdown
for putting
demo?
up with that?
Huh?
Yeah, you guys want some shirts from that?
For that?
Yeah.
Go, Matt, go.
Go deep, Spool. Go deep. Spool, go deep.
Look at Spool huddling as he runs. And,
that was a good throw.
He's not paying attention.
There's a man in a wheelchair, and you grab his shirt away from him.
Not today.
Yeah. Nice try.
I
Four
almost
wheels.
grabbed out of the air. I thought you were throwing it to me. I almost grabbed it. And I turned around like, oh.
whoever catches
his
him has
eyes
to
out.
marry Bruce now.
That's not how it works.
At least I don't pus.
So what's next?
Somebody's listening to
It
this
says
on their
we
iPod.
have. So it says we have 10 minutes left.
But we can go as long as
Can
we
we
want.
go?
I know you're all in a hurry to get out of here to go see Fantastic Four. I don't want to hold you back. You're all
Have you seen
racist.
it? Has anyone seen Fantastic Four? Yeah? Was it awesome? Ooh. Couldn't have seen that coming.
So
But you
why-
still went in the first weekend.
Why do we think that they can't make a successful Fantastic Four movie?
Because
Why
it
is that?
sucks. Sorry, Jessica. But Fantastic Four sucks.
Why do they suck, James?
Because they're like a lame-o, weird 70s superhero team.
Keep going.
They're dumb family with stupid powers.
They have cool powers.
What? Okay, so Ben Grimm is like just a buddy, but he's basically a brother of Mr. Fantastic, right? And Mr. Fantastic eventually marries Sue Storm, and then her brother is Johnny Storm. So
That's not a family, Blaine. Don't yell at my girlfriend.
I think, honestly, I think part of the problem is that the coolest issues that you can do with Fantastic Four are very, like, adult, like, learning to deal with your family. And like, it's easier to relate to, like, Peter Parker being like, oh, gee, I gotta get to school, but I have to stop crime, too. Like, that's a little bit, that's, like, easier. It's easier to put yourself in those shoes. But, like, who do you identify as when you're reading the Fantastic Four?
I guess rich white people. Yeah.
Invisible Woman?
The fact that you all said different people, I think speaks volumes.
Real quick.
Sloths.
I was watching the honest trailers for the new one. I think.
Yeah.
I think it was for the new one. Or maybe it was for the old one. I don't know. They're all the same. Anyway, they pointed out something which I enjoyed, which is that everyone was all pissed off about Michael B. Jordan playing Johnny Storm.
Yeah,
right?
he's really cool. I like Michael B. Jordan.
He looks super cool, and Human Torch is always the best part. But no one cared when Jessica Alba like dyed her hair blonde and put blue contacts in. Like no one cared. It was just one race playing a different version of another race, right?
She's still hot.
Oh, so it's
Are you saying that Michael B.
Michael B.
Jordan's
Jordan's
not hot?
I'll forgive
Totally
her.
hot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he looks cool.
Anyway, can't
But
wait
it
to
sucks.
see it.
Did it suck? No.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, shame on you.
When are you gonna learn? When are you going to learn?
Hollywood.
What,
Deadpool
can we
looks
talk
cool,
about?
though.
Can we talk about the new Deadpool trailer? We all had.
We had different opinions.
We all had different opinions the other day when we were talking about it. Like James.
Oh,
was
yeah.
not
James
happy
didn't
with
like it.
the
I liked
comedy
it. That's
stuff.
about where it is.
Wait, James doesn't.
oh, yeah.
He doesn't like anything immediately though, except for Mad Max. Mad Max is the only thing he's liked all year.
I don't think that Marvel does great trailers. Because, like, I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome, but I didn't think the trailer was that good. It was basically a song and then a bunch of kind of people not really being that charming or funny, right? What? What?
It is Fox.
Oh,
But it's still a Marvel property.
they get the rights.
Yeah.
But so
Yeah.
Deadpool was like tonally really weird. Like Deadpool was kind of supposed to be the merc with the mouth, and he's supposed to be funny. But like the first thing he says is like anything for my beautiful wife or whatever.
Oh my daughter. I love you, baby.
I don't know if that's the first thing. I don't think it's the
protect my
first thing.
wife.
I don't think it's the first thing he says in the trailer.
No, it's like the third.
It's like the
Yeah, it's like the third thing.
We're
But,
gonna-
you know.
I mean, I was trying to explain this to you best I could, and it's not getting through your thick fucking skull.
Yeah, go on.
Not everyone in the world knows what Deadpool is, who Deadpool is, and they don't play Marvel Puzzle Quest and does Deadpool's Daily. Like, they don't get who this character is. So my thought was the trailer was they were tricking people. They're like, here it is, another Marvel movie. And he immediately starts cracking jokes. And you're like, oh, okay, it's a silly movie. But they got me in the early part where like he loves his girlfriend, but that's like 4 seconds of the trailer.
Yeah, but that's the pandery, boring stuff. That's
Okay.
That's not supposed to broaden it. That's like the pandery, boring
You know
stuff that like. no-
human beings like things that are both pandering and boring. And if the point of a trailer is to appeal to as many people as possible, is there any surprise that it's just
I was gonna
cliched
say,
crap?
we live in a world where we
live
get
in a
to-
world.
We live in a world. Look, Fallout 4 is coming out this year. Hold on.
Are you changing the subject?
I'm
He's just saying words that he knows you're
hold
gonna
on.
cheer for.
Just chill out. We live. Okay. We're getting a Star Wars video game, a new Star Wars movie.
He's doing it. He's
We're
definitely
getting
doing it.
saying
quite
words.
possibly the last Metal Gear Solid ever, which looks fucking
These are
awesome.
just words.
And we're getting a feature-length Deadpool movie that looks good. Like, just be happy.
Truly,
the
it's the
short
greatest
film
time
that
to be
they
alive.
made, I think, is a better trailer than the trailer
Well,
that
that
they put up.
kind of is in the trailer, right?
It's scenes
The
from it,
similar
but that
scenes.
short film is better, like encompassing of the character that you're probably going to get to know through the movie,
Sure.
than the trailer, which is like, I love my wife. And then it has T.J. Miller being funnier than Deadpool.
You were
in
really mad
scenes.
at that about how
really mad.
like,
I don't really care.
You were irate.
I started hitting things, just punching the wall.
You hit me like
ripping
10
things
times.
down, screaming, "Why Deadpool? T.J. Miller, I hate you."
Anyway, James. What?
What?
That's
yeah,
a good
yeah.
joke.
And then I put
That
a
was
put a
Ms.
strap
It's
on
Ms.
on
Hulk.
and went to
Get it
town.
right.
Yeah, sheep puss.
All right, let's do a survey then. So who saw the Deadpool trailer and liked it? Raise your hand.
I see like 2 or 3 hands.
All right, hold on. And then now, who saw the Deadpool trailer and didn't like it?
Yeah, my peeps.
So I think
My
they
peeps.
succeeded when they made that trailer.
You guys are gonna
They're
have such a cool
they're
conversation.
treating you like children.
No, I don't think they are. I think they,
Stronger.
I think they made a good trailer, and again,
are worth it.
it takes James a little bit to warm up to these sorts of things. That's
Or
all.
I ultimately never warm
James,
up to that.
James.
That too.
So question: they put out this trailer. What do you think they should do with the second trailer to sell you on it?
Just him being funny. Joel pointed out something
Joke, like
which
stand-up?
may actually be true, is that maybe a lot of the jokes in the movie are context
super
like
contextual,
related.
yeah.
So maybe they can't do a thing where he comments on a car that like goes through a stop sign because they don't. Then they'd have to show you the whole scene of a car going through a stop sign.
sure, yeah.
So the only things they could pick are things that are basically whatever.
one-liners.
Okay.
One-liners.
Oh,
or
well,
whatever.
okay, this is another thing. I want to know if anyone else agrees with me on this. We have these two sides. There's so many people who go to movie trailers and go, didn't like it. Trailer looked dumb. There's other people like, they gave away the whole movie. Pick one. What do you want?
No,
Like,
that's not true. You can find the tone. That's why Mad Max was so good. They honed in on what the tone and the vibe of the movie would be, and they basically made a short version of that. And they were like, this is what you're going to be in for.
But you still had no idea what was really going to
You
happen.
didn't know what the plot was. You didn't know
you
the
can piece it
moments. You
together.
didn't know the beats. And they just, boom.
Everyone was so excited for the Star Wars trailer when it came out, but I feel like the only one who was like, well, what's it about? Like, give me a little bit of,
hold on. Now,
Yeah.
these are two properties. Everybody knows what Star Wars is. So we can kind of assume we know what we're getting with the Star Wars trailer. Just a little, and I'm glad they're not giving away the story, by the way.
I don't know.
But
So they were selling me with like you can trust us with the tone. Like basically they're selling
Right.
me a tone.
Right.
Which to me like I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see the
exactly,
Star Wars
exactly,
movie.
yeah.
But at the same time, like I want to know something about it. Like what is the general idea? What is going on?
fucking Star Wars!
I think the title might give it away, Joel.
I think the difference is with Mad Max is that it had more of an uphill battle because not as many people know what Mad Max is versus Star Wars. So I know that he is upset and his family was killed 30 years ago. I know that.
You know that.
But that's only because I've seen the old movies,
Yeah.
right? Not everybody else. So I think what James says is correct is that they gave you the tone of the movie in a 2-minute chunk. They didn't tell you the story, which I'm fine with. However, they lost a lot of people that wanted to know what the movie was before they walked in. Because I talked to a lot of people that were like, yeah, you know, like I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it was about, so like I didn't go see it. And I was like, you got to go see it. Like I was telling people to go see this movie, they hadn't seen it on their own.
But see, I feel the exact opposite about Mad Max because Mad Max to me is like it was fucking awesome.
It was great.
But it didn't matter what the plot was because it's like post-apocalyptic world, badass action sequences. You got me. I don't care. With Star Wars, that's how they wrote me into the last trilogy. Was it's Star Wars? Like you're gonna watch it. Fuck you. I don't want that experience again. I don't care who's directing it. I don't care who's in it. I don't care.
I think that kind of goes to what Bruce is saying, which is that Star Wars is a broad known thing. So like that is one of those situations where you can go,
No, keep going.
Lawrence, could you help
Batman,
him?
bring him back. We just
I
gotta
think
talk about
I think that's
Batman.
one of the situations where you can pander, whereas
He's
Deadpool
fine. He loves it. It's great.
he's fine. He's fine.
Batman. I'm telling you, we gotta talk about Batman. That'll bring
Yeah, I
him
was
back.
gonna say he'll pop up and shout something like Harley Quinn rules or something to get you guys.
Batman.
What are you doing?
Look, he just really likes Batman a lot, and he wants to talk about Batman.
So anyway, let's talk about Batman.
I'm actually kind of tired about. I'm kind of tired of talking about movies. Honestly.
Yeah, this is not the movie podcast.
Peak. What do you think?
It's getting creepy.
Getting?
I haven't seen the Deadpool trailer yet. I've been out of town.
Like some dude just couldn't believe it. What?
You don't need to know that.
My life is a comedy.
No, I do think Star Wars does look cool, though. I kind of think it has nowhere to go but up. So I'm excited.
All right, there you go.
That was it.
I want my trailers to be like Peak. Just straight to the point. He's not gonna pander.
What was that? Yeah.
I don't know if you want us to talk about suicides.
Don't ask me about
talked
DC.
about it a little bit.
Like Bruce was just talking the other day. Like he was like, "Oh, I saw Son of Batman." I'm like, "Yeah, it's awful." He's like, "Did you like it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I liked it." Like, I'll watch any of that animated crap and I'll enjoy it because I'm just a Batman fan. Like, I don't know.
No.
Look, Ben Affleck tweeted me.
He did.
I can die now.
It was actually really adorable. I've never seen Adam glow, and he did that day. All day, and then it was gone.
Well, no, I took a screenshot. It's there.
Well, yeah, but your happiness flew away like a bird. That's fine.
What? Oh, yeah. Huh.
You got to enjoy it while it's there.
All right, yeah. Can we stop talking about movies? I don't.
We can talk about whatever we want.
Well, I guess we could do a couple questions if you want
Do
while
we
we're
have,
here.
do we have a mic set?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, shit, look at that.
We asked for mics, yeah. They might
There
ask.
they go.
Oh, that guy's running. He's like, I gotta ask this question about toilet
Now,
paper.
now, let's keep in mind, I'm going to be a real asshole about this.
He is.
These aren't like, hey guys, say something funny. This is a podcast where we talk about serious issues, like Batman. So keep it on topic, please.
We need deep cuts. Deep.
She-Hulk.
Ew.
And we'll do what we did during our panel. So we'll start here, and then we'll go here, and then we'll go back and forth for as much time as we can. So let's start with you.
Stage left.
So when are you guys bringing Bro Team aboard?
Oh. Interesting. We are fans of Bro Team.
Yeah,
And a while back at Machinima, we tried to bring him on. Things just didn't work out. And I think we've just kind of been in our own world trying to get Funhouse set up. And I know Bro Team's been building up his fan base. So I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, our collab, like you notice we did a bunch of collaborations a while back, and then we got super busy with work.
Life.
Yeah, anything.
And so we actually haven't had any collaborations in a while. Hopefully we'll have some more soon.
Yeah, we're trying to do this stuff with Robaz, which is like he's not even like
We love Robet.
like setting up stuff with Achievement Hunters like really tough. Just being away, like we're trying. It's just better to be in the same room with somebody. And even the Robaz stuff, we're just throwing a save file back and forth, and that's even us being.
Don't tell him our secrets.
What?
Secrets.
Anyway,
There's going to be a million Sims save file shows.
Anyway, great question.
All you guys.
Stage right.
Hey guys, thank you for coming out. I love you.
Thank you for coming
I
out.
love you too.
I know.
I was wondering, so you're switching over from Inside Gaming now to Funhouse, and you're rebranding basically. How do you take the old and make it new, but still just be your own thing? How
Change
do
the
you get
name
that?
slightly.
A little bit.
No, that's a good question. I mean, we did this back in February when we first started with Rooster Teeth, and we sat down and had a conversation with Bernie and John Reisinger and a lot of other people from Rooster Teeth, and we sort of talked through the stuff that we wanted to do and the stuff that we liked to do, the stuff that we thought we needed to do to bring you guys along with us. And, whoa, boy, God help us, you guys came, which I was so excited about.
An angel got his wings.
Bruce got really excited. Got really
No,
awkward.
yeah, you guys blew us away with how many people. I'm not trying to do that. I'm really not. No, really, honestly, like we were so excited. Is that double entendre? We were so excited. Oh, that is. Son of a bitch. Never mind. Whatever. Thanks again. We appreciate it.
As a side note, it's super awesome to look out and see how much like Funhouse stuff people are wearing. Like it's a totally new experience for us.
Hats?
It's really awesome. Thank you guys.
John, of all your favorite logos that you made, why is Funhouse your most favorite logo that you made? I just had a stroke. That was cool.
He made it with love.
You also made it on an airplane ride in like 5 minutes.
So it was
Thank
quick.
you.
It was fast.
Let's go over here. Let's go over here.
Okay. So if you guys could pick like any YouTuber or YouTube group to do a video with that you haven't already done a video with, who would it be?
Game Grumps. I've been trying to get them. I tweeted them, and I don't know if they saw it. I don't have any of their contact info. I've actually been trying to see them here on the show. So if you guys see the Game Grumps, tell them Funhouse is looking for them, and we want to play games with them because I believe they're in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, like Glendale.
Yeah.
And like I was when Aaron was Ego Raptor back in the day. I remember back when he was angry at G4 for using his clip of Metal Gear Solid. I was like, I fucking love this guy. Like I'm so happy that group is what it is now, and like just everyone, that whole.
We also.
Those guys are amazing. So yeah, I would Yeah, we need to do something with them.
We're also big fans of Mega 64 too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, those guys! Like, honestly, we feel like brothers with them, and it sucks that we haven't made a video with them. They're too good. They're better than we are, and so I'm afraid to ask them if they can, include the lesser talents.
We went to the Mega 64 panel at SGC, and Bruce was in tears. Like he was almost on the floor laughing.
Dying.
They make humor that makes us laugh. Like it's.
Well, also their interview at E3 was just the best.
Andrew?
Oh, yeah.
The best.
I'm not sure if he's actually a member. Andrew's just like on the outer edges, right?
Just like Spool.
He's fighting a good fight.
He's a talent.
Hey.
But I hope Project Wind Whistler gets off the ground.
I'm like Pluto. I'm like small and not quite
Celestial body.
something.
You got a celestial body, Spool.
Is Pluto a planet again?
It's a celestial body or something.
It's a Spool podcast with Spool.
Yeah, next question.
Oh, come on. You said like 3 things. How to basic is the actual.
Next question.
If y'all were in Mortal Kombat, what would your fatalities be?
Yeah, I want to hear Pete's.
I feel like I would just stare at someone until they got so bored that they died. Horribly.
I think I would drown them in a pool.
Would
that work?
That's like his last name. Get it?
Yeah.
I would convince them not to check their credit score, and then they would fall into financial ruin and die alone.
We're going down the row? I thought it was just, fuck. I would, okay, that's a good idea. Just like,
My mouth! You got my mouth!
I would invite them to Anime Club and make them watch morally questionable content for hours.
I was gonna think of something similar to Lawrence's. I like the idea of where you can just drive someone to suicide. That's funny.
It is funny. We gotta make a show about that.
Yeah. Will they do it? Tune in next time. Oh, we did it. Oh, season's over.
We gotta get out of the country like right now. This is great TV though.
I'd probably belt out some dumb song until the vibrato of my voice made their
You're like
brains
Sheena,
turn
Shiva.
into jelly and then leak out of
Is that
their
her name?
ears.
Give us an example.
Sindel.
What's a
already named an actual
stupid song
song.
I should say?
Sing 525,600 minutes.
Seasons of Love. It's called Seasons of Love.
Whatever,
Bruce.
just sing the song.
525,000 seasons. Is that copyrighted? Minutes. 525,000 moments so dear.
So wait.
Bruce has gotta go.
Oh no, I was gonna say one of Earth's greatest treasures is Joel ranting about Rent. How much he hates it.
I don't
You hear the
care
girls
for
screaming?
Rent.
You hear the girls screaming?
I don't care for it.
So my fatality would be, there's only one right answer to this. I would hump them to death.
Bruce,
Too much.
you know what they call an orgasm in France?
What?
The petite mort, the little death.
Is that what happens?
question.
That's what they
Okay.
call it. Next question, this side, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
How did you guys all meet, and what made you want to start Funhouse?
Gay club.
Dating
We
scene
were all
is
working
rough
at,
in LA,
I mean,
dude.
well, we were all working at Machinima, basically.
Well, me, James, and Bruce all worked at G4 originally. Adam worked at G4 at one point.
I was there
Joel.
before you guys, yeah, and then I left.
Y'all were on Attack the Show. I was on X-Play at G4.
LA, so we all, I mean, the real answer is we're all from LA, or LA general area, and like, there's not a lot of places to work in like the entertainment medium with video games or tech or anything like that. So the pool's very small.
It's quite
That
large,
was
actually.
totally on accident because I was looking
That's
at
me.
James. So I mean, it was sort of inevitable that we'd all find each other. Lawrence is the only kind of outlier because he was from Dallas.
Yeah. I guess I did the thing that, circa 10 years ago everybody thought you could do, which is just start writing about games a lot and then eventually get a job doing it. So I got hired on to run the Inside Gaming newsletter, which Starting.
Big fans.
Sure.
Big fans. A lot of readers.
Get all the news in your email.
Starting a newsletter in 2011 turned out not to be the best, financial advice, but
it gave us Lawrence.
It
so.
gave me, yeah. And then I started writing for the NC Gaming blog, which is another thing we had for some reason. I think they wanted to get on Metacritic, so they started a blog and then just started farming out reviews.
Someone got a how-to guide from like 2005, and they're like,
How to internet, step one, get a blog.
Get a blog. So I wrote a shitload of posts for the blog. I remember one wonderful night, I was very drunk and it was 2 a.m.
Yep.
And I was like, I wonder how much I've written, and I did a database query and found it was like 15,000 posts or something.
Yeah, and then what?
And then I read some of them.
Spool's making fun of him. Spool's making fun of Lawrence right now.
No, I'm interested in the story.
I remember reading some of my old blog posts and being like, I was pretty good at that. Now I don't do that anymore.
Next question.
Pete?
oh.
I mean, pretty much what they said. We all worked at Machinima. Before that, I knew Adam in college, and I just happened to be between jobs around 2008, 2009, or about 2010, actually, and that's when he brought me into Machinima, and the rest is history. So.
I want you guys to know that's the longest sentence Matt Peak has ever said.
He is exhausted.
Next question.
With Halo Wars 2 getting a PC release, do you think we're going to see Microsoft release more first-party titles on PC to try and bring PC players back into the...
I want to thank all... Oh, fuck this.
or is this just going to be like a one-off treatment because it's a RTS?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Halo Wars 1, they proved an RTS can work on a console. I mean, it was a little different, but I thought it was fun. It sounded like a lot of you guys were excited about it, so that's cool. RTS genre is basically dead, so it's kind of nice. I was really surprised when that came out.
StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void begs to differ, Adam.
Boom!
Wow, that's a big boom.
Fucking everyone's playing Heroes of the Storm.
I love RTS. It's like that's how I got into PC gaming and everything in the first place, and still, like, I would totally agree that it's dying.
Well, I know Microsoft announced that they're going to have mouse and keyboard support in some way, shape, or form for the Xbox One. So, I mean, what? I heard somebody just go, no! I mean, if fucking Mario Paint had a mouse, chill out. I mean, it's fine.
Trackball.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've always said this. Like, it's all just becoming one thing anyway. The fact that you can stream your Xbox to Windows 10 now, and it's going to happen vice versa. Like, it's all just becoming the same thing. So really, I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore.
So
it's just platform agnostic almost.
So would you say you don't need a console, and that PCs are the best?
Uh-oh. How you enjoying Destiny, Spool?
Not everyone's got fucking $1,700 to blow on a porn machine, dude.
A video card costs more than a console.
Anyway, next question.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Anyway,
Real
I'm really
quick.
excited for Halo Wars 2.
Bruce, you should read the little sheet of paper.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You almost forgot.
All right. So I was told before the panel that we must wish a happy birthday to one Connor Smith. Is Connor Smith here?
Is he here?
Did he leave? Was he the guy that left during Lawrence's story?
Where
That's
is
you?
Hey, is that really Connor?
Where's Connor?
Connor, come here for a sec. I need to actually prove that you're Connor Smith. I need your ID. Bring it up here. I really honestly want to make sure he is.
These things cost us $500
I'm not going to
each,
sing
so
happy
we're not
birthday
gonna-
to this guy unless it's actually his birthday.
Man, he's gonna bluff it all the way until he shows you.
I know, you better show me that ID. Supposedly Connor is turning 19 today, on this very day.
Allegedly.
He's legal.
Today you are a man.
It says Connor Michael Allen Smith. And... Oh, he stole your wallet! And the date of birth is August 8th. Is that today?
What about his home address?
All right, well, I guess we get to sing happy birthday to Connor. You ready?
Hey.
Wait.
Well, hold on. That song's copywritten. We got to do the real happy birthday song.
Funhouse happy birthday
The Funhouse happy birthday song. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy
Coming out tonight, Connor. We're grateful for you, who you are, and I bet you're happy that
Good job. Thank you. 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 T
Happy birthday, dude.
Are we gonna ride this out?
Thanks, Connor. Yeah, I think we'll ride this out.
All right. Next question. Wait, right? Yes, because that was Halo.
We got to start hurrying, too.
Yeah, we have about 12 minutes. 13 minutes.
12
Some minutes.
minutes.
Oh, it's counting down.
55 minutes. 8 minutes.
A million years.
I only just now knew that was there.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Okay, so I'd kind of like to address this to just Bruce.
Sure.
Because I'm in a similar boat as him. I can't burp, but I do fart a lot.
I can't burp either.
And my friends make fun of me a lot for it. They really discriminate me because of my fart.
They discriminate against
yeah,
you. That's illegal. You know that.
And I figured you might know something about that. Do you have any stories about farting recently?
Recently?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's all I do. I mean, I haven't farted in the last 45 minutes. Hold on. I can't fart on command. Why? Because if I force it out, there'll be a problem. There might be an accident.
We're adults.
So, no, I haven't been able to burp all my entire life. It's always come out the other end. And then there was a period for a year after I took antibiotics for an entire year after jaw surgery, and it really screwed up my stomach. So now it's even worse. However, when I fart, it's glorious. And I always make myself laugh. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I fart, and I'm just alone, laying in bed and I fart and I laugh. And those are good memories.
My favorite aspect of Bruce's farting, he's such a professional that he can say with to the T how close he is to shitting himself when he has to push out a fart. So he will say 85%, 90%. Sometimes, if it's for the sake of a really good joke, he'll push it up to 95.
Yeah, but like toddlers do that. I mean,
no, they don't have the
he
control.
knows.
Yeah, they don't have the control I do.
Oh, made a boom boom.
Next question.
Please.
If you were going to take charge of a video game franchise, which would it be, and what would you do with it?
Shenmue, I'd cancel it.
Yeah.
Those people just walked out.
Yeah.
They were walking out.
How dare he?
Peace. I guess there's this weird association with, I mean, we play video games. We don't make video games. I don't think we're in any position to say, like, games should do this. And I don't really think anyone here, unless you're a game developer, have that, I guess the word right to do that. We can always go like, man, wouldn't it be cool if, but I never want to be the guy who's like, man, I could make Metal Gear good, because I don't know how to make a fucking game, man. Like, that's work. I got the easy job to just play it and make fun of it and be bad at it. So.
If I could take charge of any video game franchise, I would take charge of Psychonauts. And I would develop Psychonauts 2. And I would have the world's greatest developers, writers, and voice actors come on and help me develop the game. And it would be like an 80-hour play experience. And it would be a creative endeavor the likes of which the world has never seen. And then I would make one copy of it and lock it in a safe. And I would throw that safe off of a boat.
Okay, may I add a little bit to that? Joel, I suggest that you film yourself doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You get James, you tie him down, you make him watch that on a loop. Until he kills himself. We record that, put it on YouTube.
The joke is on you because the game you described has already been made and it's called Psychonauts 1.
Next question?
Over there on the left.
Yes. You guys have known each other for a long time, so I was wondering if there's any, like, there's any particularly strange quirks you've noticed about the other members of Funhouse.
No, and we certainly don't make fun of each other for them.
Spool takes inconvenient naps. That's it.
I think that's pretty much it, yeah.
Peak swears it while he's editing a lot.
Yeah.
That sounds like I'm making it up.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Peak thinks of us.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We never
Well,
stopped
I
to
was
ask.
gonna say I wish I could think of something, but nothing off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Give me an hour.
Good answer.
No, hold on. He's just being nice.
He's always nice.
There was one thing Pete called out. I remember once he said to us, it was in a room full of us, and we all used to whine about this bathroom outside our office. And it was a bathroom for the whole building, but we always used to whine about it being taken up because we were like, oh man, I need to go to the bathroom, I need to go poop. And that bathroom's always taken up. And I remember Peak, he stepped up once and he said, you guys need to stop whining about that bathroom. It's everybody's. And I looked at Peak and I went, he's right.
We don't work there anymore.
Truth bombs. Next question.
Bruce, can you please snap this disc for me?
You don't have to do this, Bruce. You don't have to do this.
Yeah, bring it up. Let's check it out.
We'll do the next question while he's snapping the disc.
What is that, Fleetwood Mac?
All right, so I haven't, no, it's Justin Timberlake. This is a great album, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Future Sex Love Sounds.
It's not a demo disc.
It's not a demo disc.
You can't snap this.
What is that?
It's a Justin Timberlake album. It's great. So I'm going to try and snap the whole thing.
Oh, boy.
I don't think I can do it.
You're going to cut your hand open.
I don't think...
It's good. It's good. You killed it. You killed it.
Jesus. I want to know that I'm bleeding.
Next question.
The disc will rise. Best.
Hi. First, I want to say thank you for all the incredible content you guys make. It's fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching it. And then my question is, you guys have done some collaboration with RT for the No and things like that, and I was wondering if there's any projects for RT that you guys would like to be a part of that you guys have not had the chance to yet.
On the spot?
No, we. Oh, yeah, for Spool. That we haven't been a part of. We haven't.
I
been-
love $1 Million Butt. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I would love to do $1 Million Butt.
Being any RT short really would be awesome.
We haven't been in any of the animated adventures.
Jordan.
I don't know if you guys saw the announcement for 11 Little Roosters, but even if one of us is like a scientist in the background that gets murdered, that would make my day. That's awesome.
I've told Aaron that if he needs us for social disorder.
Oh yeah.
Red versus Blue would be pretty sick too.
We're basically up for whatever.
Yeah.
It's like we're doing anything. Yeah, you can hire us for a job.
Yeah. Let's suck your dick. What do you need me to do? Actually, wait, is everyone aware of the Red versus Blue announcement today?
No.
I'm not aware of it.
Did they announce an anthology type thing yet? Okay.
They're just saying that.
I was backstage talking to Miles for a bit, so something, I don't know. It's something we'd like to do, but I had that realization today. I was like, we might be in Red versus Blue. Like,
first time hearing.
I said might.
First time hearing.
Might.
Hold on a minute.
It could just be like a piece. Peak should be in it. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
God, that's so awesome every time.
We have about 4 minutes, so let's try and. I don't know. That's
Next
what
question.
The number
Let's
says.
go. Let's go.
So let's go.
Yeah.
So most of your guys' gameplay videos are centered on one guy playing and the rest of you ripping and commenting, which we all love, of course, but you guys have plans to do more multiplayer videos other than the occasional collabs with Achievement Hunter and things like that.
We recorded one the other day, like a co-op.
We
one
did a
that we
fantastic.
It was
Well, we did a
amazing.
fantastic Dead Realm.
Oh,
Has
yeah.
anyone tried Dead Realm? So we did a pretty fun, awesome Dead Realm gameplay, but then the capture fucked up on Spools and Bruce's.
It's not my fault.
No,
I didn't say it was your fault. I'm just
You're
saying.
pointing the blame.
Because you're Spool.
But it was
That's who
really
you
funny,
are.
and there were some really good moments in that. But I don't know that we can do anything with it.
Yeah. The thing. Star
Wall?
Wolf?
Okay.
Oh.
It's a competitor.
I think the answer is it's more complex.
Yeah.
It takes longer to put out, and
More points of
it
failure.
doesn't necessarily mean more viewership or anything like that. It's something that we do because it's fun.
Yeah, we love it.
I was at this birthday party a little while ago, and I was talking to C Nanners, and he was talking about like his
Humble brag.
Name drop.
Just chill. Well, because he's part of the reason why Dead Realm's coming out. Like I was just saying it's related, but he was talking about like he wants to build like a setup where it's basically like you hit a button, everything actually fucking works. And I was like, that'd be great one day. And I think when we reach that point, then yes, we'll be doing more collaboration stuff. But we just moved into our office and we're still getting set up. But yeah, we'd love to do more of the multiplayer stuff for sure.
We're definitely going to do more Ark because we love playing Ark.
Let's get some blows.
Next.
So, you guys are pretty cool.
Sharp.
Damn, I sound like an idiot on a mic. Anyways.
You are.
What's the worst thing you guys ever did while you guys were drunk? Oh, and Joel, how was that threesome? Shout out to the ETC podcast.
Bloody, actually.
What? Oh, it was bloody.
Hello, my girlfriend Dana in the second row. I've never had a threesome before.
Good answer. What was the first question?
I think that's it.
Worst thing you've done while drunk.
Worst thing you guys did while you guys were drunk.
We all met at that gay club, and then we started Funhouse.
And that's how we met, yeah. We gotta keep going.
I like that question.
Ooh.
Pete killed a man when he was drunk once.
Yeah, he killed him.
But
He's
that's
a
not
murderer.
the worst thing.
Next question.
We only
Steve
like a
Ray.
minute and a half left. Let's go.
Okay, so with a game like Shenmue, which like was on a console that didn't sell very well, how do you think a threequel could even make any money?
Well, it already is making money.
Well.
People are giving it money right now.
For some stupid reason,
Yeah.
people are kickstarting this game.
Let people like
So
what
it's
they
stupid.
like.
They want it to exist,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
they're giving it money.
God, chill out, buddy.
I mean, like, honestly, that's, in my opinion, whereas I don't like Shenmue, I think that if the game can get people to give it money before it gets developed, that's great.
That's fantastic.
If there's some shitty game that you like, you're probably going to give it money, right? Like, you'll be like, oh, man, I got some bad news for you. Yeah, I mean, like, we live in a market where we can do that now. We can give these games money before they even come out. And I think that's really cool.
And yet Psychonauts 2 will never come
I don't
out.
understand why it's so positive to give somebody, like, to kickstart a game before it comes out, but pre-ordering a game is so bad. Like, no one has fully explained why one is so good and one is so bad to me in a way that I can wrap my brain.
Give me an hour and I'll fix you.
It's basically the same. I agree, though, Joel. It does come down to, like, what? No.
He said that's what she said.
Gotcha.
Oh, we gotta hurry up.
It mostly comes down to perception, but you're right.
We have 30
it's virtually
seconds.
identical.
All right, I think we have time for one
Final
more question.
question.
Sorry.
Make it good. No pressure.
When is your next drunk game?
That's a good
and
question.
What is it?
When John Reisinger makes Funhouse shot glasses. Let's kickstart it.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
to
Yeah,
thank you,
DUDESOUP
guys.
Live. We'd like to thank
Thank
all
you
of our
so much.
sponsors.
You're all the heroes.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
going to check your credit scores.
So did you watch the video?
I did.
Video? Now, was he faking reaction or was he just playing it normally?
No. He was playing it normally. Like, okay, so he started playing, and he was like, "Hey, here we go. It's Five Nights at Freddy's 4," and he's like, "I'm so excited," and then like it just zoomed in on his face.
Like, yeah.
So he made it pretty clear that like he wasn't into it to begin with. Don't buy DLC.
Are you kidding me?
Don't buy it.
Sorry.
You gotta buy gear.
Buy more adventurers.
Adventure.
You're in the DLC section.
Yeah. Yeah. Get out of the DLC.
So what are you doing?
I don't know what this is.
Go to items, weapons, or something.
So
Page.
it's interesting because what we have here is a good old-fashioned case of. So after the video came out, he saw some. Well, click buy next to Toyo.
Buy next to
What is that?
Toyo.
There you go.
There you
Now
go.
you're getting more ladies.